Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another day of A Year in Miracles. Today we are on A Course in Miracles workbook lesson number 133. So today's lesson is, I will not value what is valueless. Sometimes in teaching there is benefit, particularly after you have gone through what seems theoretical and far from what the student has already learned, to bring him back to practical concerns. This we will do today. We will not speak of lofty, world-encompassing ideas, but dwell instead on benefits to you. You do not ask too much of life, but far too little. When you let your mind be drawn to bodily concerns, the things you buy, to eminence as valued by the world, you ask for sorrow, not for happiness. This course does not attempt to take from you the little that you have. It does not try to substitute utopian ideas for satisfactions which the world contains. There are no satisfactions in the world. Today, we list the real criteria by which to test all things you think you want. Unless they meet these sound requirements, they are not worth desiring at all, for they can but replace what offers more. The laws that govern choice you cannot make, no more than you can make alternatives from which to choose. The choosing you can do, indeed, you must. But it is wise to learn the laws you set in motion when you choose, and what alternatives you choose between. We have already stressed there are but two, however many there appear to be. The range is set, and this we cannot change. It would be most ungenerous to let alternatives be limitless and thus delay your final choice until you had considered all of them in time and not been brought so clearly to the place where there is but one choice that must be made. Another kindly and related law is that there is no compromise in what your choice must bring. It cannot give you just a little, for there is no in-between. Each choice you make brings everything to you or nothing. Therefore, if you learn the tests by which you can distinguish everything from nothing, you will make the better choice. First, if you choose a thing that will not last forever, what you choose is valueless. A temporary value is without all value. Time can never take away a value that is real. What fades and dies was never there and makes no offering to him who chooses it. He is deceived by nothing in a form he thinks he likes. Next, if you choose to take a thing away from someone else, you will have nothing left. This is because when you deny his right to everything, you have denied your own. You therefore will not recognize the things you really have, denying they are there. Who seeks to take away has been deceived by the illusion loss can offer gain. Yet loss must offer loss and nothing more. Your next consideration is the one on which the others rest. Why is the choice you make of value to you? What attracts your mind to it? What purpose does it serve? Here, it is easiest of all to be deceived. For what the ego wants, it fails to recognize. It does not even tell the truth as it perceives it, for it needs to keep the halo which it uses to protect its goals from tarnish and from rust, that you may see how innocent it is. Yet, is its camouflage a thin veneer which could deceive but those who are content to be deceived. Its goals are obvious to anyone who cares to look for them. Here is deception doubled, for the one who is deceived will not perceive that he has merely failed to gain. He will believe that he has served the ego's hidden goals. Yet though he tries to keep its halo clear within his vision, still must he perceive its tarnished edges and its rusted core. His ineffectual mistakes appear as sins to him, because he looks upon the tarnishes as his own. The rust a sign of deep unworthiness within himself. He who would still preserve the ego's goals and serve them as his own makes no mistake, according to the dictates of his guide. The guidance teaches it is error to believe that sins are but mistakes, for who would suffer for his sins if this were so? And so we come to the criterion for choice that is the hardest to believe, because its obviousness is overlaid with many levels of obscurity. If you feel any guilt about your choice, you have allowed the ego's goals to come between the real alternatives. And thus, you do not realize there are but two, and the alternative you think you chose seems fearful and too dangerous to be the nothingness it actually is. All things are valuable or valueless, worthy or not of being sought at all, entirely desirable or not worth the slightest effort to obtain. Choosing is easy just because of this. Complexity is nothing but a screen of smoke, which hides the very simple fact that no decision can be difficult. What is the gain to you in learning this? It is far more than merely letting you make choices easily and without pain. Heaven itself is reached with empty hands and open minds, which come with nothing to find everything and claim it as their own. We will attempt to reach this state today, with self-deception laid aside and with an honest willingness to value but the truly valuable and the real. Our 2 extended practice periods of 15 minutes each begin with this: I will not value what is valueless, and only what has value do I seek, for only that do I desire to find. And then, receive what waits for everyone who reaches, unencumbered, to the gate of heaven, which swings open as he comes. Should you begin to let yourself collect some needless burdens or believe you see some difficult decisions facing you, be quick to answer with this simple thought: I will not value what is valueless, for what is valuable belongs to me. And that's it. That is our lesson for today. A Course in Miracles Workbook Lesson 133. I will not value what is valueless. And I know sometimes these words get a little obscure, as we're reading them. What does that mean exactly? There are only 2 choices. It all boils down to this: only love is real. Unreal does not exist. So everything else is unreal. So if we realize that everything we choose stems from either love or fear, and we can remember to choose love, we're choosing the valuable, not the valueless. And that's what the Course teaches over and over and over again in multitude of ways, through these lessons, through the text, through the Manual for Teachers. And if you haven't read the Manual for Teachers in A Course in Miracles, I highly recommend that. That is actually the part that drew me to doing A Course in Miracles way back when I was pregnant with my son, Bo. So that was, 27 years ago. So yes, Claire, only love is real. I know, it's awesome, right? The lessons are so simple, but they can be obscured easily, right? With all of the ego's, all of the ways the ego tries to trick and to conceal what we think we really want and really need. And it's all valueless. So good morning, everyone. Nice to see you here on the live feed. Thank you for joining this morning. Nice to see all of you here on this beautiful, beautiful day again. Hi, Cindy. Hi, honey. Good to see you watching. Good morning, Barb. Hi, Colette. Good morning, Carl. Hey, Kimberly. Great to see you here on the live feed. Yeah, I know this is a great lesson too, isn't it, Kimberly? It's so good. Hi, Alicia. Good to see you here. Hi, Claire. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Mark. Good morning, Bob. Good to see you here. Hey, Tom. Good morning, Jody. Hi, Theo. Good to see you here this morning. Good morning, my sissy. She's on the live feed again today. Good morning, Mark. Good to see you here. Hey, Vincente. Good to see you here. It's it's a wonderful, beautiful morning, isn't it? can't believe it's Monday again already. Gosh, the time just keeps going in this illusion that we think is real, right? But this is a great lesson, isn't it? Good morning, Bob. Hi, Crumpty. Nice to see you. Hey, Roy. Good morning, Joe. Hey, Karen. Wow, we've got so many people on this Monday morning. It's so exciting. Hey, Lori. Good to see you. Good morning, Vera. Good morning, Pam. Yes, it's such a good lesson. So as you go out through the day, just remember, you will not value what is valueless, and really take a good look at your life and what you've placed your value on, and ask yourself, has it brought you happiness? That's really the key. When we're not feeling joy, just a deep, peaceful joy in our heart, it means that we've already sided with the ego. So you've got 60,000 thoughts a day, 60,000 opportunities to choose love. And remember, we all make mistakes. So if you've been choosing fear, if you catch yourself choosing fear, just realize you can choose again. You've got a lot more opportunities to choose love, right? So enjoy the lesson today, everyone. Have a great day, and I will see you on the live feed again tomorrow morning with our next lesson. Until then, feel free to jump over to our private Facebook group and share what is coming up for you around these lessons. If you have questions, that's a great place to bring up questions. We have a lot of people over there who are brand new to A Course in Miracles, and a lot of people who've been doing it for a long, long time. So we're all students, and we're all teachers, and we're all here to share the journey and to remember that we are not alone, right? That's the thing I think most of us are afraid of, being alone, and we're not alone, not in our true selves, when we're connected to everyone who is here in the one mind. So just have to break through the veil of the illusion and the fear to see what's real. And that's it for today, guys. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. All right, happy Monday. Bye.